I am Sudhir Gazula, working as a consultant at SPR Consulting. Today I would like to share some information about the latest trend of API management and the power of APIs. Let's look at some background. Earlier, customers were having limited options to extend the services to their partners or customers using like websites, web services, and establishing a more secured channel to other partners is again more involved with lot of effort, like involving infrastructure, security, operations teams. It takes a lot of time and money. So, but nowadays customers were evolving with different options to expose their services with other partners. Companies are growing and generating revenue, accelerating innovation by extending the services in the form of APIs. What is an API? API stands for Application Program Interface. Application is just a software that we use for our daily routines. Program that is developed by engineers and made it available. And what is an interface? Interface is a common boundary where the applications share the data and talk each other. API is essentially for the developers to communicate with certain application or multiple applications. APIs are the most optimized way of enabling services where technology is not a limitation. Java API can talk to .NET API to fetch the data. APIs actually enable companies to break into markets and reach out to new customers and partners. There are many ways of consuming APIs, but along with APIs, there are few challenges where API doesn't come with inbuilt mechanism like tracking, performance monitoring, all these options. This is where API management comes into the picture. API management is a platform with set of capabilities that required by an enterprise to extend their services with a more secured way. Microsoft already released Azure API Management by converting all these business requirements into features. It is readily available at one place where we can publish our APIs in more secure way and share it with the partners. So there are different ways of features that API management provides, like security, inbuilt documentation, and scaling, and rich analytics. First, talk about documentation. Azure API Management provides default documentation where developers can easily understand the API once it is published to the portal. It helps to speed up the testing from the partners or developers. Security, we can provide authentication and the level of authorization at each API level. And it also has caching mechanism which helps in terms of increasing the performance. And scaling, API management will handle automatic scaling where based on the traffic load. We can define set of rules, policies like number of connections, throttling, number of resources, etc. And API management comes with rich analytics where customer can see a visualized graphic interface like how the API utilized. We can track the API, how it is utilized, how much bandwidth it is using, what is the performance API, number of calls. In terms of it, in deep level, we can actually monitor the performance of the API. API management is how the APIs are securely enabled to outside partners, developers, and customers in more efficient manner. API management is ready-made solution available from Microsoft. It's a best security integration solution, just configuration, no coding, out-of-box business analytics and operational insights. For more information about API management, please visit www.spr.com.